guess what? We are going to manifest your specific person together, and I am going to, by the end of this video, have you shifted into the state of having your specific person. If you want to do that with me, then you're going to want to stay tuned. And welcome to another rousing episode of Spill the Tea Tuesday. My name is Flossie and I consider myself to be like the funniest, wittiest mindset coach as well as your OG hype you up rampage queen here on YouTube, and we are going to hype you up today. If you want one-on-one coaching with me, links of course are going to be in the description box below. And if you want to join Nikki and I for our upcoming, we have an SP class and a money class, SP for the holidays, money for the holidays, where the live Q&A is going to be this Sunday in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So links for that, of course, are going to be in the description box below. And while this video is going to be about us manifesting your specific person together, if you want Nikki or her SP Chris or both of them to help you manifest your SP by affirming for you, they have that service and they have openings in that, and those links will be in the description box below. So we can do this together, and you can have Nikki help you if you like. So before we get to the excitement of this video, you know I'm going to do my calendar. For you regulars that are here, you know I'm going to do my calendar. And this excitement is winter is fucking coming. Well, hello. Not if you manifest being somewhere warmer. 'Tis the fucking season to what? Get your shit, which is what we're all about today. Get your shit, period. Bah fucking humbug to the 3D. We don't give a shit about the 3D reality. Joy to the fucking freezing weather. Again, manifest being in somewhere warmer. Practice being fucking merry. Yeah, you're going to be merry as fuck when you like have your SP and get all your shit. Those are just hardcore facts. There will never be enough fucking hot cocoa. Well, I actually agree with that one because I tend to like hot cocoa, to be honest. Anyway, it is nearly the holiday season, so what gift better could I possibly give you than helping you to manifest your specific person? So I am going to break down how we are going to do this, and we're going to have some fun together. I will try not to have the video be ridiculously long, but you know I like to ramble, so no guarantees. Anyway, one of the things that we're going to do is we are going to use the assumptions that you already have and have about me. Not to be all conceited. That's not how I mean it. As you know, if you've listened to any of my videos or been a subscriber for any length of time, I tend to work on assumptions that we already have. I use those assumptions to our advantage. Why? Because I have a background in understanding how our mind works and how we think. And why not use that to get our shit faster? Because I'm all about getting my shit hella quick. As of yesterday, and I don't know about you, but I want my shit now. Now, many of you already listen to my rampages, which have hyped you up over the years. And many of you guys have commented that you listened to my rampage or even listened to my rampage subliminal and what the shit worked. You got, you know, immediate movement, immediate contact, or you used it for a bit of time and it worked for you. A lot of you guys also see me as a powerful manifestor. I've been manifesting for years. I've been a coach 4 years. I'm literally in my 6th year coaching. Soon enough, I will be starting my 7th. And so I manifest tons of shit like a boss ass manifestation bitch. Facts. So moving forward, I don't have any resistance to you having your specific person, and you don't have any resistance to me helping you to manifest your specific person. As far as I'm concerned, everyone who's watching this video already has an amazing relationship with their specific person. I choose to assume that. I choose to assume anybody watching this video right now already has an awesome, phenomenal, healthy, dope-ass relationship with their specific person. Facts. And I know that you guys can just choose to assume that I see you as that version, and being powerful as fuck, if I say that's the way it is, that's the way that it is, right? Right. So since you don't have any resistance to me helping you to manifest your SP, and I don't have any resistance to you having your SP and me helping you to have that, because that's just my assumption, there is step one, is we have assumptions about this that are already going to work for us. Facts, facts. Also, you know, I always tell you guys this 3D reality is a partial illusion at best, and we're powerful as fuck. We're powerful creators, and you can literally change your 3D reality as fast as snapping your fingers. Many of us have done that. So you are just going to end up being in the reality where you have your SP, where your SP conforms to whatever you want them to be, just because right now, all of us are literally saying, that's the way it is, hardcore facts, period. The other part of this is that I'm going to use part of the mindset that we had when we were spiritually asleep. I made a video on this, and maybe I'll have to link it up here, where I talked about when we were spiritually asleep, we felt like at times, this is a journey, this is a lifestyle. And when we're spiritually asleep, sometimes it just seems like, we want something and it happens. And we don't really know what's going on. We're not assigning any meaning to that. But then when we start consciously manifesting, it seems like we stumble a little bit. And I think the reason for that is that we put too much attention to what we're thinking and worrying about our negative thoughts and just being hyper focused on it, instead of looking at it with hopefulness. In the past, if you met somebody or wanted to be somebody or wanted to move or wanted a job or wanted money, you would look at that situation with hope, and you would think about it with eager anticipation. You would look at it with wonder. You would ponder it. You would think about it. You would daydream about it. You would imagine what it would be like. And you did those things naturally. Well, when we became spiritually awake and we really focused on affirming or forcing ourselves to have visualization, we kind of took that fun, the wonder, the merriment, the excitement, the pondering, the imagining, the daydreaming. We took all those things kind of away from ourselves because we got to focus on, we got to affirm, which I still agree with affirming, of course, because that's mostly what I teach. But, then we're focusing on what are we thinking? We're having to flip thoughts. And sometimes it can feel like a buttload of work. I know that you guys are totally going to agree with me on that, right? I would think so. Anyway, so I'm going to help you to look at your specific person, your situation, what you want with your specific person through the lens of wonderment, joy, imagination, and not be forcing a vigil. We're going to look at it a different way. We're going to bring some playfulness back here. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to teach you a couple things that you can do to more step into your power as the operant power of your reality. We're going to do some of it together, and I'm going to give you some phrases that you can use and a couple tips to help you stay in the state, of thinking from the end, of being the version of you that has what you want, of being the version of you that's with your specific person. So let's start. I assume that all of you are exceptionally powerful manifestors and can literally be, do, and have anything that you want. And I just look at that as absolute facts. I assume that all of you could very easily manifest your specific person. I also assume that in your realities, you're the most powerful manifestors that have ever existed, and literally manifest like a boss. So I want you to just take a moment and just reflect, think, imagine what your life would be like if you literally woke up one day and had everything that you wanted, that you woke up and you knew you had this amazing relationship, or you knew you had the money, or were living in the house of your dreams. How do you think you would feel? And just think about it for a moment. If you woke up feeling powerful, feeling confident, just knowing you could have what you want, and just accepting that about yourself. You can, of course, pause the video if you want a few moments to reflect on how you think that you would feel if you had that right now. If you woke up with that tomorrow, confidence, feeling powerful, knowing what you wanted was already yours. And now I'm going to choose to assume that you're already with your specific person in the most amazing relationship that has ever been on the face of this planet. I'm also going to assume that you're with your specific person right now, that you already have your specific person. And I expect and choose to assume that all of you will have movement with your SP. Some maybe by the end of this video, you might wake up to movement. If you subscribe to the 3 days of Neville's teaching, and that's a strong assumption for you, perhaps you will see it within the 3 days. But I expect and anticipate and assume that many of you are going to drop comments below saying that it worked for you, that you got movement with your SP, that you saw an extreme indicator that you knew that this was true, like something unusual that you never see, or SP's texting you, blowing up your phone, taking you on dates. Maybe they even literally knocked the fuck on your door. But I expect and assume that those things are going to happen for you. And And that's just the way that I see it. That's the way that I see it. All of you have your specific person. You're all getting movement. You're all getting literally everything that you want, and you're getting it now. Now we're going to move into like the wondering, the pondering, the true part of this video, where I'm going to help you guys to think as if you already have what you want and have it be easy for you. So instead of using the wouldn't it be funny if list, I want you to be more like, I wonder what it would be like if, or I imagine that it would be like if. So now I want you to imagine what you think that you would feel if you got a text message and saw on your phone that your specific person was saying, I can't wait to see you. What would you feel like if you picked up your phone and saw that they messaged you, I can't wait to see you? Think about it just for a moment. How would you feel? Would you be excited? Would you be elated? Would you be ecstatic? Would you be like, oh my God, it's happening right now? Like, what do you think that you would feel like if you saw that text message, heard that beep, saw the text message, I can't wait to see you? Now I want you to ponder, imagine, think about your SPs taking you on a romantic date. Where would you go? What type of place would you go to? Would it be light or would it be dark in this place or at this location? What do you think that you would hear? What do you think that you might smell? Would it be a restaurant? Would you be smelling some food? Would you guys go out dancing? And so maybe you'd be hearing some music. Like, what type of date do you see your SP taking you on? SP says, I'm taking you on a date. And you go someplace. I want you to think about where you'd go. How you'd feel if you were there. What would you think that you would feel like if SP took you on this romantic date? And what would it be like to you? What type of setting? What do you think it would look like? What do you think you'd see, smell, maybe hear? We can all think of these amazing things. SP's so romantic. They're so amazing. And we're going on this awesome date. Where would it be? Where would you want to go? What would you want to see? I want you to think about those things. And you can always pause the video in between these if you want to think about it for a moment more and just kind of enter in your mind, I'm going on a date with my SP and we're going someplace amazing that I've always wanted them to take me to. And this is where we're going. And this is what I think I would see, hear, smell, and experience. And now I want you to imagine that your specific person is proposing to you. Would you go to a park? Would you go to a restaurant? Would you be alone? Would it be with friends and family? Would it be somewhere secluded and romantic? Or would it be a place that's boisterous and exciting? Would your specific person, what would you see them doing? Would they get down on one knee? What would they say to you? What type of words would they say to you? How do you think that they would propose to you? What would the ring look like? So I want you to get this picture in your mind of your specific person is proposing to you, and what does the setting look like? What does it smell like? What do you hear? What do you see? Are there any smells that are around? You know, just, you can close your eyes if you want, as long as you're not driving. But what do you think that you would hear, see, smell, SPs proposing to you? What type of words would they say? And I want you to think about these things, you know, and if you wish to pause the video for a moment, but if you're the one proposing, where are you taking this person? What type of ring did you get them? What type of clothes are they wearing? Are you choosing to get down on one knee? What type of things are you saying? What's their reaction? Is it joy, shock, tears of happiness? What does it look like to you? How are you feeling during this process? And now maybe you're living with your specific person. How does it feel like to cuddle with them every night, to go to sleep next to them every night, or to wake up next to them every day? Are you guys cuddling with each other? Are you sleeping a little far away, but maybe a leg is draped over? Is it warm? Is it cold? What is it? What sounds would you hear? What would it smell like? What do you think that you would sense? How would you feel waking up or going to sleep next to your specific person? You can take any of these type of scenarios to help you to ponder, to wonder, to use your imagination, to use your excitement, to reflect on what you think these situations would be like for you. And that's a much easier way to have, and I don't really want to use the word visualization because you're not necessarily forcing yourself to create a specific scene. You're imagining, you know, what would a day be like with my specific person? You can choose to imagine, what would a day be like with my specific person? We're going to go out. We're going to go somewhere fun. Where would we go? What would it be like? What would I see, hear, smell, feel? How would I feel? Would I feel joyful, content, peaceful? What range of emotions would I feel? How is SP treating, you know, you? What are you getting? in your imagination. What's happening there for you? You know, this is just a gentle thing that you would do. You're just using some imagination and looking at your situation with wonder. You're pondering, you're reflecting, and you're just imagining what would it be like. And that's literally one of the big things that you can do in order to shift yourself into the state of the person that already has what they want, because you are thinking as if you have what you want, but it's not from a place of just affirming. It's from a place of, I'm with my SP and this is what it would be like for me. This is what it would feel like for me. This is what I think I would feel with them calling if I saw them calling or I saw them texting me. And a lot of times, if you just spend a few moments thinking about that, you're going to go back to being that joyful, the anticipation, that excited version of you that you were prior to being a conscious manifester. And the next thing I want to talk to you about, and I'll attempt to be brief, is stepping into the version of you that has what you want from the perspective of knowing that it's yours and knowing that it belongs to you. You can choose to think or affirm at any time. SP is mine. He or she already belongs to me. It's already mine. I already have it. It already belongs to me. You got to keep in mind that, remember what affirming is doing. You're changing your dominant thought and or assumption on that topic so it can go to your subconscious, so it can manifest. Well, when your mind starts to have a buy-in that what you're thinking could possibly be true, it starts to see whatever it is that you're affirming for as yours, and as if you already have it. Why? Because you're speaking as if you already have it, which is one of the reasons why a lot of coaches say to affirm as if it's already done, you already have it, it's already yours, it belongs to you. Like either you're experiencing it right now or it's already happened and that's the way that it is. Some of the exceptions to that might be if you're, with manifesting an SP, if you're affirming something like, SP's so excited that we're planning our wedding, because that would imply you're together, that you're engaged and you're about to be married. But for a lot of things, we affirm it as if it's already happening. Minimally, it's happening now, or it's already happened, or that's just the way that it is. And so if you start affirming or thinking, SP's mine, he or she already belongs to me, I already have it, it's already mine, like I have it already, like facts, period. And so that's something that you can choose to affirm. And you can use their name if you'd like. SP's mine, he already belongs to me. SP's mine, she already belongs to me. And as far as I'm concerned, what I assume is, and that SP is yours and they already belong to you. You already have your fucking specific person as far as I'm concerned. So Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. Happy holidays or whatever you celebrate to you. Happy soon to be New Year. You've already got your specific fucking person. Why? Because they're yours, they belong to you. It's already done. The minute that you literally think of a desire, creation's already finished. There's already a version of you that already has it. You can't desire something you can't have. So the millisecond that you have a desire, there is a version of you, there is a reality that is created where that already exists. You just have to become the version of you that has it. You become the version of you that has it by what? Changing your dominant thought and or assumption. You can literally change your assumption right now, right this second, by just assuming that what I'm saying is true. And what I'm saying is your SP is yours. You already have it. They already belong to you. Facts, hardcore facts, period. Your specific person is with you right now. The other thing that you can do if you're really struggling with a holdup area, and I can link my video here on holdups, is affirm directly for that holdup. So if SP needs to change, and that's how you see them, is they need to be a different version, and maybe that different version is just a version that appears to want to be with you, you can affirm that they've changed, and you can affirm immediately for your relationship, or you can affirm for something that you consider to be a thorn, like maybe your communication sucks, maybe there's a lack of commitment, maybe the relationship wasn't healthy, there's all sorts of things. So I'm going to give a couple examples so that you could choose to affirm this as well. You can add it to your routine. You can do it in addition if you feel like it, just something to help you to get over whatever it is that is in your mind telling you that you can't have what you want. So you can affirm things like, SP changed overnight. Our relationship is so healthy now. SP changed overnight. Our relationship's so fucking perfect now. So do you see how I'm saying SP changed overnight? And then our relationship is so blank now. You fill in the blank. Whatever blank you fill in is up to you. Or you can go the other route if you want to talk about a specific trait of your specific person. SP changed overnight. Their communication is so awesome now. SP changed overnight. He's so affectionate now. SP changed overnight. He puts in tons of effort now. Or SP changed overnight. He's literally the perfect version now. Of course, use the proper gender for you. SP changed overnight. He's so committed to me now. SP changed overnight. He's so emotionally available now. What do you think that your issue is? And you can easily think, there's many videos that I've put out on that. I'll try to, I think I was already going to link the holdup. If I didn't, I'll put it here, but you can use that just as a reference. But your SP changed overnight and your relationship is so fucking perfect now. Your SP literally changed overnight. And I assume that they are treating you like a diamond, a queen, a king now. Like they are treating you perfectly now because what? I fucking said so. Your SP literally is a new version. It seemed like they changed literally overnight and your relationship is phenomenal now. The last thing I want you to do is I want you to recheck the 3D. So every time that you think about the old news, the old story, whatever it is that you don't want, whatever the 3D is reflecting back to you, I don't care if it's in your face, you're going to say or think to yourself, why am I thinking about that? That's how it was a long time ago. Our relationship is perfect now. Or why am I thinking about that? Like that is so long ago. I can hardly remember. Like that's ages ago. It feels like it was decades ago. SP and I, we're Gucci now. Our relationship's perfect now. Our relationship's rock solid now. So I want you to think things like that. And of course, lastly, use the tools. Maybe I'll link up here, just a couple of the tools, the FU letter, command letter. I'll link a video there. But as far as I'm concerned, my assumption is that anyone listening to this video already has their specific person. They're an extremely powerful manifestor, and in the reality, they're the most powerful manifestor that's ever existed. They're in a relationship with their specific person that's absolutely perfect. SP's blowing up their phone, texting them, taking them on dates, doing whatever it is that they want to do. Why? Because they fully stepped into their powers to operate in power of their reality. So you, because you're watching this video, you already have your specific person. Your relationship is literally already perfect. I choose to assume and therefore command into reality that I'm in a reality where your relationship is perfect. Your SP has literally become the version that you want. Your SP is fawning over you, blowing up your phone, taking you out on dates, doing anything that you want to do because you are the one that's in control. They don't have any free will anywhere. And they are literally doing every single thing that you want. That's what I declare. That's what I say. That's what I choose to assume. In my reality, you literally have it all. Facts. Your specific person literally changed overnight to the perfect version, literally doing everything that you want. And I would just agree because I said so. You have it because I said so. Anyway, that is the video. That is me helping you manifest your specific person. I literally fully choose to assume that your specific person is doing everything that you want, that they're reaching out to you now, that they're blowing up your phone, and that your relationship is fucking perfect. Watch this video again if you want. Watch any of my rampages. Maybe that's one of the links that I'll put for the playlist. You can also watch my pep talk too if you're wanting to feel powerful, but your SP is yours. They already belong to you. You are already now the version of you that has it. Your SP is yours. They already belong to you. Your relationship is perfect. There you go. Drop any comments, questions, or concerns below because eventually I check them out. And as usual, I'll talk to you later. Bye.